When you talk about the dream growing up in Australia was to be a pro wrestler, there wasn't really a path for that. And we started to see it with like Tennille and some of the women, but you were really the first male wrestler who made this happen.
Yeah. So Tennille ended up, she moved over to Canada, I believe. She was training with Lance. So that was kind of her in. Like she was, I think, Tyler Breeze, and there was a pretty big class that came from Lance's school at the time. And then they had FCW in Tampa at the time. It was like mini developmental. But yeah, she was the first one. She ended up moving over, doing that. And she actually gave me a little bit of a pep talk before she left. I did a show and she goes, like, what are you doing? And I go, what are you doing? She goes, are you just going to stay here? Because everyone had talked to me, when are you going over? When are you going over? And I'd just be like, oh yeah, soon. But I didn't want to take that leap in case I failed because I was never really good at anything. I wasn't good at school or anything like that. So to think that was my quick, like, oh yeah, soon. Because I didn't want to be told that I wasn't good at it. And then she gave me this little bit of pep talk. She goes, like, you're too good to just be sitting here. And I went, fuck. Sorry to miss it, but fuck.
You can say whatever you want.
Fuck. The Aussie's coming out of me now. I was like, all right, I got to do something. So I ended up seeing a tweet from Bill DeMont at the time who said that there was a tryout in Florida, apply. And I just was starting to work with my stepdad at this time doing construction. So I had a steady job for the first time in my life because the wrestling dream was always number one. So I couldn't hold a full-time job because I needed to wrestle on the weekends.
Yeah.
So after that, I just told him, I said, hey, there's this tryout here. If you have to fire me, fire me. Like, I have to take this opportunity. And then he goes, no, that's fine. So I ended up dropping like 10 grand, everything that I had. I paid for my tryout, I paid for my flight, I paid for my accommodation, and just gave it all. And it was 4 days. So I say it was like 4 days of hell. Like, there was like 86 people there, 87 people. And at the end of 4 days, they said that, thanks to everyone. The contract will be given to Matthew Adams. And I just stood there and went, huh? Like, me? Like, there was NFL footballs collapsing on us. Like, it was hell. And I wasn't going to let them break me, but I was so zoned in. And I remember I got it, and then everyone was like, yeah, clapping. And then they looked back at them and they go, that's it. And then they all looked at me with it was like a comic book. Like, they're all happy. And once there was no more contracts, they just all turned on me. Like, they all went heel. And I was like, oh God. And then, the whole process of doing the medical. And then I moved over in 2013 was when I came over.